My name is Officer Jorge Munoz. I am currently an 8-year police officer for the Village of Glendale Heights. I've been in the patrol division all my career. As of the last 2.5 years, I've been assigned to the Commercial Motor Vehicle Safety and Enforcement Unit. Prior to becoming a police officer here in Glendale Heights, I attended Morton College. I obtained my associate's in applied science and law enforcement. After that, I worked at a company in Addison, SWD Inc. I grew up in Chicago, to be more specific, in the Little Village neighborhood. Growing up, I always saw the lights, blue lights, white police cars, for the wrong reasons. I grew up along gangs, violence, drugs, and at a young age, I had to learn a lot about gangs. So I saw families, my own family included, where we didn't want to talk to the police because people view you and knew who you were. So the fear of calling the police was there. That motivated me to not allow people to feel that way. So I want people to call the police at all times, no matter what. And that has given me the motivation to obviously always give every single person in Glendale Heights and even outside of Glendale Heights 100% of my time. So my parents always supported the idea of me becoming a police officer. To this day, I'm 33 years old. My mom and my dad always tell me, God bless you, take care of yourself, always come home. In the Mexican culture, they give you the blessing every morning. When I leave their home, they always give it to me, and I appreciate that because, again, to this day, I'm 33 years old, they're in their 50s, and to this day, they always tell me, always come home, do your best, be the best you can be. If you're gonna aim high, aim for the stars. Being a police officer, in my opinion, is very rewarding. So to me, there's two categories, on a personal level and on a professional level. On the personal level, I'm proud that I am a police officer. Since the age of 10 years old, I've been wanting to be a police officer. My parents worked hard to put me in the right path, and this accomplishment that I've obtained was more for them than it is for me. I am a first generation Mexican American, so obviously this reward is more geared towards them. I want them to know they have a son that actually was able to accomplish his dream of becoming a police officer and fulfilling the best of his ability on the job. On a professional level, my peers, I always am respectful to them. I am knowledgeable. I want them to come out to me for any questions, the best way that I can help. I come in a relationship with other people in the village that they know me by name. They are free to speak to me. And just the fact that they can trust me. I grew up in a first-generation home of Mexican American culture, so I know that how I lived back in my day, in my early, adolescent years, I can sometimes relate seeing here in town now. I walk in there, I see people in their backyards, grilling carne asada, stuff like that, drinking their beers. I understand that because I lived through that. And even though, sometimes they think that, oh, we're the police, I'm not perfect. The same way you live is the same way I live, when I'm not working. So I try to always relate my own personal experience to whomever I come across with, because at the same time, I'm also human. We're all human. We all have our own lives and experiences. And I'm glad that I'm able to work in a village, in a department where they value obviously the family values. Glendale Heights Police Department is very into growth of its youth and its officers. As of right now, they opened up a new program, the cadet program, for obviously 16-year-olds from 16 to 20. The cadet program, it's an entry level to the police world. So the cadets will eventually learn how to do traffic control, how to secure scenes, how to do disabled vehicles, how to assist other residents in a non-police capacity way. The ultimate goal of the program is for the cadets to either learn the job, obviously, but apply to either become a community service officer, or their goal is to obviously become police officers. So we want them as police officers because we're kind of training them. And that's kind of a good insight to know that, hey, I began my career as a police cadet for Glendale Heights. I became a police community service officer for Glendale Heights, and then now I'm a police officer for Glendale Heights. They also are learning, not just from me, but other officers, part of the committee and the department as a whole. Glendale Heights Police Department is one of the departments that gave me the opportunity to be part of this career. I don't see it as a job. I believe it is a career. It is a calling. I wanted to be a police officer, and everything that comes with it, I'm accepting it. The Glendale Heights Police Department does train its officers to be the best they can be. What can I say, man? I just love the department. You know, I love the department, love the village, love who I've come across with, who the friends I've made throughout times, who I've admired people who are no longer here because of their retirement. I've admired people who are still here. I've admired people that are younger than me on the job because, again, everyone here has a very unique way on how to use their police tactics, how to use your own personal experience on the job. So I'm not special. You know, I'm just another person that became a police officer with some experience beforehand, life experiences, and I tend to learn from others, and that's the magic of the department. They're very diverse, that others may not experience what I've experienced, and I'm able to help them, and vice versa. They help me out sometimes. So it's always open door, revolving door all the time. You know, we all learn new things, and that's the one thing that always allows me to come into work happy and smiling, because again, I work with people who love to be here pretty much. You know, they love working, they love what they do, and they enjoy this career so much.